Crazy quarterfinal round. Some highlights for the Gophers, though. You guys have climbed a little bit in the standings coming into tonight's semis.
Well,
Your thoughts?
Well, we had to get guys to the semis. We know what we had to do. There's a lot of points involved here this whole afternoon. And so our guys had to wrestle hard, and they put a whole lot of effort into this round. And I think we came up with some good wins.
You got some bonus points. You got Ness went out there, and so did Nelson, and took care of business and got extra points. Is that something that you guys talk about as a team, or do they just know it as veterans?
No, we talk about it a lot. One of the things that we wanted to do this year was get a lot of bonus points, because last year at the national tournament, we kind of got separated by bonus points. So we've been working on it. It's something that we've been working on. When you get in this competition, you never know when you're going to get one. But when you get a chance to get somebody on his back, you gotta do it and put it down.
So are you catching yourself looking at the scoreboard or watching other matches?
Yeah, I mean
right there during Zilberig's match, you had a Penn State guy in the next
Yeah,
match.
it's like everybody is. It's not me. Iowa, Penn State, Oklahoma State, everybody's looking at everybody else wrestling, That's, how are the other guys doing? We got to control what we control, but at the same time, everybody's trying to see where we're going. Half a point here, All-American around there, it all counts.
Semifinals looms as a real large round for this year, since there are 3 teams, maybe even 4 with Iowa kind of close by nipping at the team title. How do you get your guys ready for that, the ones that are wrestling in the semis?
I think the guys that are wrestling there, they already know what they have to do, and the semi points are important, but the other points are going to be important, as always, the points in the wrestleback. So it's not just the semis. If we can get them in the finals, we get those points, and then we can get some finals points. But if something goes wrong, then we got to get in the wrestlebacks. Our guys like Zilverberg and Chris Dardanes, they came back. All right, those points are important for us too.
John?
The wins by Ness and Storley against guys who had beaten them earlier also really got people fired up with the drama involved about them. Just talk about those 2 wins and what wins like that mean to a team.
Well, I think that it's in any athletic contest, you got momentum, things shift. It's like a roller coaster here. You're up, you're down, somebody does good, but people feed off of it, The other guy's coming in. Storley's going to feed off of Ness's deal. When you look at what happened, with the 2 upper weights, with Schiller and Nelson, it's the same thing, They obviously want to do well individually, but they're also aware of what the team scores, and if they can get bonus points, they're going to get bonus points, and it all adds up.
Talk about that Storley match for a second too, because he had so much drive there to get to hold off a takedown at the end of, I think, the second period or the third period or something. Then he gets an escape right at the buzzer. Then he gets that takedown when Kokesh is running, and you can't blame Kokesh for running at that point.
No.
But just a great takedown for him, and just never giving up there.
Well, we got a little lucky with 8 seconds to go. We got a little bit of break, and I think that's what happens when you try to. Sometimes what you do is you try and defend things, with Kokesh, and we just told him that you got to get underneath him and make something happen, and that's what he did.
Well, it should be an interesting night. You look forward to the challenge of it? This is what you spend all year
for. I just look forward. This is nothing but fun. Yeah. It is. In a way it is, but it's the excitement, the highs and the lows, and that's what you got to do. That's what it's all about.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.